Hello everyone, I know it's Christmas Eve and everything, but I have a pile here of just random stuff. I thought, hey, we can have a play with some of these. These are rice paper sheets, which I think I'll do two just on here of different ways to use these rice paper sheets. I think I'm gonna grab some of this. So you really can't see the words, but I like the gold color. And we can decorate some of this. Up with this. Again, I'm just gonna have a bit of a play. Why not? We haven't done anything like this in a long time. I am gonna choose my art glitter glue, I think, for some of this. But this is the same idea as like using a tag or something like that to decorate with. Instead of a tag though, we have rice paper, or not a tag, tracing paper. Instead of tracing paper, we have this rice paper that I think is really cute, but at the same time we need to use it before losing it. So I'm just, again, I'm going to have a bit of a play here. I'm not too sure what exactly I want on here, but something rather than nothing. Sorry, I'm banging into things. I just thought this brown might bring a little something out. Some script, signature type stuff, but again, just gives it some more dimension. That, and then I have my permanent waterproof archival ink here, jet black. And I'm just stamping it in some of these blank spots that I have just sitting around. Again, it just gives it some texture, a different look. So we got that going. I have this, little tiny book of different phrases and stuff like that. And I was just thinking, wouldn't it be nice to just add maybe this tiny little phrase onto this. See if we have any more little things. Well, we have the word March. Why not use it? All right, let's see what else we have in here. Ha, kind of like that phrase. That's like one of my favorite phrases in the entire world. No use in crying over spilled milk. So again, I'm just going through something and finding where I can find different words and phrases. It ain't necessarily the best words or phrases, just words and phrases. There. And then I have some different pieces like mushrooms. These mushroom stickers. I'm just thinking, place a few here, on here. Why not? They don't necessarily have to be vocal points. They can just be a part of it. And I'm just going to cut this little piece of sticker off, just because that bothers me, stickers being on it. Alright, now what else can we add? We can add other things to this, of course. We can add these postage stamp type pieces if we wanted to. Just seeing if I can find some smaller ones. Something like that. I'm just digging through here, seeing what I can find. Ooh, this circle looks kind of cool. We could add that to it. And I kind of like this piece too. So, I mean, you just add stuff to these pieces, and sometimes you don't know what you're doing until you're doing it. Again, I'm just having fun at the moment. And then I think I want something right over here. Again, I don't know, but I'm just having a bit of a play with it. I'm not necessarily making these pieces to be the most perfect pieces in the entire world. I just want to have fun. And then you can decide if you want to go off and add more, stuff to it. Again, it can be more or less or in between. And then you can decide what you want it to look like. So like for this one, for instance, I want it cut there, cut here, and cut here. So now we got 3 little clusters sitting ready to go for use. Yeah, I don't really want to, didn't cut that one straight, but that's okay. So now I'm going to just put this in with my other clusters, which at the moment I don't have any other clusters. So I'm just going to stick it in a drawer for use of later dates. So we could easily do another one together easily, but I think you got the point. And again, that was just me trying to use up what I had sitting. Now I'm thinking this one would be cool to just lay this over top of it and have something there and make a backing here. So again, this is how I go about sometimes making my pieces. I make a pile of stuff that's been kind of laying around, and I just try to create with what I have. I do this more often actually than not, but like I know I have this sitting there. I'm guessing I had initially planned this to be for a page, but since it isn't, might as well use it. This is a small piece of cardstock, and it's kind of perfect size for a journal card, so why not make it a journal card? And I really like this piece just hanging over top of it. I think that's so cute. So that's what I'm going to do. First things first, we're going to glue this part here. Down. And then I'm going to try to get around this part as much as I can anyways, to keep that down. So there we go. We got this going on top of this. Alright, and then we need something for in here. Well, with us just making them clusters, we can easily make them clusters a part of the page. But these ones I think are a little too small. So, I'm just trying to see what I have. I have this pile of random stuff. I really like that cluster, but at the same time, it is not doing anything to, I think, enhance it, but I do like this one. So, this I could easily just make into a cluster and color all good. Or I can do this. And now it's become a pocket. So we have that journaling card and a pocket, and I have these like index cards that I just dyed with Tumac, I want to say, and it fits right in there. Now if I want to add a little bit more decor to it, I can. And I was just thinking, I have these beautiful yellow flowers that would just make it look like it's coming out of the pocket, of course, like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I find doing stuff like this sometimes when I get overwhelmed. There was a pile sitting there of my stuff like this that I've been kind of just ignoring a lot, and nothing wrong with ignoring stuff, but at the same time, sometimes ignoring the pieces don't actually work, or, you know, again, this was just one of them pieces I never got to do anything with, and this would actually, now that I've gotten that done, I can actually add this piece to this index card just to create a cute little look with it. So that's what I'm going to do here. Again, I like playing with my items. If I can use them, I will. Why not? This is just a little crafty time. It is Christmas Eve. I hope you guys are having a good day today. Or night, if you're a night owl. So there we go. Now we've used our little cluster here, and we've used another cluster here, and we've used up pieces instead of creating more. So let's see what's next here. Okay, so I have this piece just sitting here. I'm wondering, I have this piece too, just sitting. And I have another piece here just sitting. So why don't we use these with each other? Why not? Again, it's a great way to just use what you have around. Now this is enough where there are only 4 pieces. It's going to be relatively flat booklet. So I'm thinking I'm gonna cut down this piece a little bit. Like that. Then we can just stick these in here. And I'm just gonna use a staple actually. 1, 2, 3. Just make a cute little pamphlet quick. Okay, now I have this leftover piece from another project I recently did, and it's just, again, sitting here. Why not that. No, I need to make it a bit smaller, but I can do that. Easily. So we've got that going. Now I kind of don't like seeing them staples around, but you know, I have them there. I'm just looking through my bag full of scraps at the moment. I keep scraps just hanging out in my bag here. So then, as I may need scraps, I got them. All right. Now, I do not need this big piece of scrap, so I'm going to make a little cut in it and make it even less. So, now we can, I really need to add more Fabri-Tac to this, but that's okay. For right now, this will work. No, you could choose to shorten it. I'm not going to with mine, personally. I'm just going to glue it down. And it's relatively flat. It isn't like in your face type situation. It's relatively flat. Now I really like that, but I would like to add a little bit of music paper maybe down at the end of here. Yeah, just a bit of music paper. Adds a little bit more something to it. So we're gonna grab our glue and glue some music paper down on it. Again, I'm just grabbing simple scraps that are just hanging out. I'm not being too particular here. Now, you could have easily done this with a sewn edge. You didn't have to do what I did. Stapled it. And it's relatively rather flat. It ain't very bulky piece. It's pretty flat. Now I am gonna straighten out that part and this side. Again, it's just very plain, but that's okay. Again, I could add one of them other pieces, but I think that would be too much. But again, we did 2 full pieces, and not including this part, so 3 pieces and 2 little clusters. I'll probably finish up some more of these pieces that are just sitting here in this pile tomorrow. So that's my plan for Christmas, is to get some of this done, so then I have space on this side of my desk, and we'll probably craft through the desk some more on this side, because this side is getting overwhelming again too. So that's my plan, because I need this cleaned up before January. So I need to get it done. And I thought, might as well bring you guys with me. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Bye.